Welcome to another Entrepreneur's Journey with Adam Erickson. Today I have again with us Gail Roberts of MapYourBiz. Gail has recently launched her enterprise in the greater Seattle area. Gail, welcome on and congratulations to your Seahawks.
Thank you. I'm repping a little today here.
Repping a little. We always appreciate that. At the end of the day, we're all about community and businesses in the community, and Super Bowl teams tend to drive a lot of new business. So we hope that that occurs with your client base.
Thank you.
I understand. Today we're going to talk about a very specific offering that MapYourBiz does for their clients with regards to how they get found and how they get verified within being found, et cetera. So why don't you describe a little about, I believe you call it NOW, N-O-W.
It is not now. It is NAP, but you're so close.
I'm not a Super Bowl winner. What can I say?
NAP, it's such a simple concept, but so important. It's your name, your address, and your phone number. And you just need to look at your online presence and make sure that it is the exact same every single place. And that's how Google and other search engines and AI, they go out and they look at your information and they see that in one place, your company XYZ, and then the next place, your company XYZ Inc., they think that's a different company. So you need to be the exact same every time. Your address has to be the exact same, right down to the suite number. So if you're suite A, it needs to be fully spelled out suite A or STEA. However you do it, you need to do it the exact same every time.
So how frequently do these search engines actually index information? So I know for me, that kind of makes sense, but I'm like, okay, it's close enough for government work. But ultimately, when a web crawler goes and scrapes the information, how specific does it have to be? Is it 100% match?
Yeah, it really needs to be 100%. Probably 90-something% will get you there with most things, but really 100%, especially on your major platforms that are representing your company. So your website, Google Business Profile, Facebook, Nextdoor, those major platforms that you use all the time, all of your information needs to match exactly, because in this day and age of speed and AI looking at everything every day, then that is being checked every single time someone queries about your business or about your industry.
So for MapYourBiz, is this part of your service offering that you go and you ensure? And again, I wouldn't naturally think Nextdoor, but it makes sense to me now. And how many clients do you find that there are misspellings or just things left off? Is this a rampant thing?
I would say it may not be rampant, but it definitely happens. And I think that maybe different people in your organization manage different parts of these because maybe your website is slightly different than your social media, or maybe just no one's looked at it. So that is absolutely something we'll do. We'll go look at your web presence across the board and see. Just today, I found a company that had 5 different listings on Google Maps for different locations in different parts of their business, and they were represented differently in 3 of those instances. So it's something where it really needs to align so that the Google and the AI and all the ChatGPTs and all that, they know exactly who they're looking at, and that they know that that's the same person, that's the same company across the board.
Well, I know a lot of smaller businesses are now asking the question about if they're paying for Google ads, but now they're hearing that ChatGPT, Gemini, et cetera, right? Ads are coming to those platforms. Have you had those discussions with clients as of late? Because I assume all this ties back into what is my geolocator, right? Where am I at? And then those consistent details within the directory of my business.
Yeah, absolutely. So AI kind of looks at everything fresh every day. So ChatGPT could have one result one day and it could give a totally different answer the next day because of new information that came in. And so making sure that your information is correct all the time is super important, just because it's not static. It's not just living out there on the web and in one list of results. The target changes constantly. And I've heard instances, for instance, of AI changing their answer day to day based on a new photo or a new description, or in this case, since we're talking about name, address, and phone number, could be an updated address or an updated phone number. So you just constantly have to be checking that. And something really simple to do is just make a checklist so that anyone who posts on behalf of your company just does the exact same thing every single time.
Well, that sounds like a valuable service offering to maintain, top of listings as search results come back. And I do believe, hopefully, the next session, I understand we're going to be talking about what is the difference between a regular Google search from 5 years ago versus a ChatGPT search today. So I think a lot of the audience would appreciate more details on that, as everyone's trying to figure out, if I just upload a photo that says Mazatlan, does ChatGPT think now my business is in Mazatlan because it's extrapolating that data?
Yeah, it's a whole new world out there with ChatGPT and AI. So a lot to figure out, and I think the target is probably changing as we speak, but we can certainly stay on top of it and help you out with that.
So NAP, name, address, phone. That's our tip for the week. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you for joining us today, Gail. We look forward to talking next week about this wild new world and how to keep fresh and up to date on it.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.